Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for checking on me once again. So today I'm going to do a video on things I wish I knew before I joined campus. The first one is the culture shock. Oh my god. I wish I knew that the culture here in campus is just different from the culture back at home. I was born in the village. I'm that girl who grew up in the village with all those morals. So, and I was told that you're going to campus, but please don't go and dress indecently. Don't go and change your morals. You know, all those things that a young girl is being told while joining campus. Now I joined uni. And the first culture shock was the dress code. I used to stare at those girls who used to rock mini skirts, and I'm like, oh my god, you mean you are walking with all those thighs exposed? I think I was just naive. I didn't know that you can dress whichever way you want, you know? I was just used to dressing so decently, and that was the first culture shock. I used to stare at them and I used to think they are wrong. But I've realized my dress, my choice. I can choose what to wear. Anyone can choose, they have the freedom to choose what to wear. The second one is that you have to choose a cause that is appropriate, that is aligned with your passion and what you want in life. You do not have to choose a cause because someone else is doing it, or because your parents want that, or because your friends want you to do that. You have to choose what you feel comfortable with, and you have to choose what you want and what is marketable. Still, you have to consider so many things before you arrive to choosing a course. The third thing is that I didn't know that campus comes with a lot of adulting. I was that young girl. I was used to boarding school. I went to boarding school in standard form, in high school again, through standard 4 to standard 8. High school, I went to a boarding school. And you know, boarding school, you're just being guided by rules, routine, teachers, prefects, everything, class rules, all dormitory rules, all those kind of rules. Now I came to campus, whereby it's only the class timetable, which are optional, or rather not optional, but which you can choose not to go to. And things were tough. I was feeling like I was a lost sheep. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to do it. I just didn't know what I was supposed to be doing for maybe some few months. Before now, I got really adapted and I fit into the system. So campus comes with a lot of adulting. There's no mom, there's no dad, there are no teachers, there's no school routine. You have to be an adult and choose what you want to do, at what time, where, and doing what exactly. Yeah. The other thing I wish I knew is that you really have to have a good relationship with God in campus. I'm glad I never drifted so far away from God. I used to go to church, I used to go to see you, I used to pray. I used to pray and hope for the best. I used to ask God for blessings. I used to ask God for protection. I used to ask God to show me the way, because in those moments of feeling lost, I really needed Jesus Christ in my life. The other thing I needed to know is that, A, university and research and a lot of reading, I didn't know that. I didn't know you have to do a lot of research. I didn't know you have to read a lot of things. I didn't know that most of the work you're the one doing that. You know, you're not being spoon fed knowledge. And my course, I was reading like maybe more than 10 novels in a semester, and that took a toll on me in the first time because I didn't know I was supposed to do that. But eventually I adopted, and I got used to it. I got used to it, and things just flow, and I'm grateful to God. Another thing I wish I knew is that you can skip meals in campus, not because you want to, but because you cannot afford. We used to take for granted those meals that we used to eat in high school and back in primary school because we felt it was a right. I need to eat. What are you telling me? It's 1 p.m., it's 2 p.m., it's 7 in the morning, I need tea. But coming here in campus, I realized that for you to eat, you need money. You cannot march to any person and demand for food. Yeah, and I realized we were really taking for granted those days that used to be provided food in our schools, primary schools and secondary schools. So those are the things I felt like I wish I knew before joining campus. Otherwise, see you in another video.